It was a sunny day. Diego, along with his little brother Tiago and his cousin Leo, were very excited. They had arrived at the zoo for the first time. Diego, as the oldest, felt proud to guide the little ones on this great adventure. As they entered, Diego took Tiago and Leo by the hand, making sure they didn't stray far away. He pointed them to the first enclosure, where they saw tall giraffes with very long necks. Tiago and Leo looked on in amazement, while Diego explained to them that giraffes use their long necks to eat from trees. Later, they reached the lions area. Diego told the children that lions are known as the kings of the jungle. Although Tiago and Leo did not understand very well, the lions' roars made them laugh and jump with excitement. They passed by the elephant habitat, where a large elephant was waving its trunk in the air. Diego explained that elephants use their trunks to drink water and to pick things up from the ground. Tiago tried to imitate the trunk movement, which made everyone laugh. As they walked, Diego took them to the monkey enclosure. The three of them watched as the monkeys jumped from branch to branch. Leo clapped every time a monkey made a big jump, and Tiago tried to imitate his movements. Diego took Tiago and Leo in front of the gorillas, explaining to them how strong and protective they were. As they watched, Leo clapped excitedly every time a gorilla climbed, and Tiago tried to imitate his movements. Diego smiled, proud to lead them on their adventure. In the penguin area, the three cousins were fascinated to see them swimming. Diego told them that, although penguins do not fly, they are excellent swimmers. Tiago and Leo leaned towards the glass to see them more closely. They continued their journey until they reached the bears. Diego explained to them that bears hibernate in winter, which means that they sleep for many months. Tiago, curious, asked if he could hibernate too, which made Diego laugh. In the flamingo area, the three of them stopped to watch the colorful flamingos stand on one leg. Leo tried to imitate the flamingo's balance, but he wobbled and fell gently, causing laughter. The next place they visited was the rhino enclosure. Diego told them that rhinos have very strong horns to defend themselves from predators. Tiago and Leo looked at the huge animals in admiration. They then arrived at the aviary, where birds of all colors were flying everywhere. Diego showed them a parrot that could talk. Tiago and Leo tried to repeat the parrot's words, which made all three of them laugh non-stop. In the crocodile area, the three cousins were fascinated by the reptiles resting in the water. Diego explained to them that crocodiles are very ancient predators, and that they often seem to be asleep, but they are attentive to everything. They continued on to the zebra enclosure, where Diego told them that each zebra's stripes are unique, like a person's fingerprints. Tiago and Leo were amazed by the idea that no zebra had the same stripes. They passed through a play area inside the zoo, where children could ride slides and climb. Diego let Tiago and Leo have fun for a while, always watching to make sure they didn't stray too far. They played together before continuing their tour. Finally, they approached the snake area. Tiago and Leo, although a little scared, were intrigued by the slowly slithering snakes. Diego told them that some snakes are poisonous, but others are not. After a long day, the three cousins sat on a bench, exhausted but happy. Diego smiled at them and said, "We learned a lot about animals today." Tiago and Leo, although tired, smiled, knowing that they had had a great adventure at the zoo.